finish it. Do what you gotta do, baby. Oh, it's raining like shit.
Set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Fielded right around the 8.
Oh, but then you go down.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Oh, this nigga probably got some niggas out here.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
They be trying.
On the ground. Charles, you look at this offense, what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Put your ass in the game.
No, every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
Let's go.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
Oh, you could have picked it.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some 6 yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. It's Mixon on the counter, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping it from a loss.
We'll see what they have drawn up here, a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain 1st down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll give it to Mixon. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
That's a great run right there.
Sorry.
1st down. Didn't
Come here.
Get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
They'll try to run this one in, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year and 4th overall. And the Texans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
You're definitely getting that back.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is
she do have, bro. That shit
coming. 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, I forgot you was locking this shit up. No, not yet. Why? Your mom call you yet? No? Why are you asking me that?
Now, Willis and the Titans at their 25-yard line.
Oh, I changed his diaper. Is that why you asked me?
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run.
What?
Get a couple, and that's it.
to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
From the 27, Willis.
Oh,
he's
shoot.
gonna go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring
All right,
him
go get in the
ground.
bed. I got it. It's okay. His diaper's changed now.
And this is what you've got.
Where is he at anyway?
Like him, you've
Shit,
got to
I'm
keep
saying
him
right
in the
now.
pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's
Holding
when
on
he
to
can
what?
hurt you.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. It'll be a
Why are you back in here?
punt that time. And the Texans will
Go get
take
in the bed.
over
Kari.
with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls, because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
All right. Let's play, y'all.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And he stopped immediately there. Brought down in the play by the linebacker, Christian Harris. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was popped free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
What a shit.
14-0 score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, man, get that shit out of here, bro. Huh? Right.
Okay, ready. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. 3rd down, it's Willis. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
Get my shit together. Yeah. Got to, bro.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because
his second touchdown. No, I wasn't even on the
at the screen. You prepared for this? They talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams.
Jeez.
And they worked this well upfield across the 45.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory.
All right.
A gain of 3, second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Oh, they fled.
Fire deep. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Houston.
Wow.
A great play there. 49 yards. And the Texans have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Wait.
The extra point now.
What you doing, man?
And it is now 21-0.
Right now, bro. You gotta sit down, though. No.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Uno Lapo.
This one fielded at the 5.
Jackson on the return. The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Get my shit together real quick, you know.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And from the 25,
sit down. Sit down.
29, a gain of 4.
On any running play this time, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. It's a play fake. Here's Willis on the move to his left. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far, offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
Willis, 4th down here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. They go play action here on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the Titans 21-yard line.
18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18.
2nd and 1. The man is Jordan, the tight end. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking up. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the extra point, up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 28-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This one fielded at the 5. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner.
And he fires one that's intercepted. And that was one I kind of saw coming, Charge. He had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means the free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there. And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's caught. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. And here's a handoff out of the gun. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead them to 4th down. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. Myers' kick is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
From the 6.
John Jackson on the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. From the 6.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, it's Willis. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now to be 4th and short.
Let's go now. Lions.
They'll go for it and run a little touch pass here.
And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Now it's Mixon running right. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
Drop 50, drop 50.
On play action, they'll throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Mixon running wide side. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time. Well,
touchdown! Brevin Jordan. A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Texans extend their lead yet again.
Connects on the PAT, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
From the 6.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
For something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Back to throw, Willis. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. And right about now, you start to think, and maybe they're starting to think, gosh, maybe points aren't going to happen for us in this game.
Well, it's a thought that is worth having because so far in this game, this defense has not just had the upper hand. They've appeared to be a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps, to everything they've done. They've had an answer for everything this offense has thrown at them.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. I certainly know that I, for one, would not like to be on the other end of a tackle when this guy's coming at you full speed from his strong safety spot. Boy, that was a nice play.
And sometimes all of your best laid plans of play design, your X's and O's, they can't always account for individual effort defensively. And this was one of those times. Just a terrific play to hustle over there and get the running back to the ground.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. To throw again on 2nd down. Willis. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
The one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
Here's Willis now off the play fake. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. A big pickup, 18 yards, but they still stop him well short of the marker. Willis, 4th down, has to have it. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Mixing up the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards. Second down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go, shot.
try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down and 6.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Looking for the out route here, and he's got Cooks. Touchdown, Texans. Brandon Cooks from 17 yards out. And the Texans add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point up and through by Myers. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
And nowhere to run for Willis. He goes down. Jadeveon Clowney able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.